Well, I thought I'd fire up an impromptu stream since I got a field to harvest, and looks like I need to re-encode my intro video. It's only 1080, so it was only taking up a corner of the stream. So if I record at 1444, I know I need to now change my intro videos because they're pre-rendered. Hey everybody, what's up? Just a quick impromptu stream. Got a new monitor. Thought I'd try streaming at this higher resolution and at 60 frames a second. Just curious if folks that have watched the streams before, if you can comment, does it look any better or no? Because if it doesn't look any better, then I won't waste the bitrate on the faster frames. It's 60 frames as opposed to 30. And right now it's doing just 14 something by 1444 versus what I normally do is 1080. So just getting staged to harvest a field. Hey Roy, what's up? Hey Major Ryan, what's up? Have you caught other streams that I've done? Does it look better? Significantly better? Better at all? Okay. Yeah, we were talking before I started to. We were talking before I started to stream about mobile screens, and really there wasn't much visual difference between, or any visual difference really between 720 and 1080 on a mobile. So I suspect it's downscaling anyway as a result of being on mobile. Thanks for that info. I'm doing good. Doing good. Now with spring fully upon us, I suspect the allergies, the good old pollen and everything will take hold. This will also let me watch this as compared to some other streams I've done in the past. Tomorrow I'll be able to take a look at it. All right, that's cool. That's good news. Last night I was on the server. Didn't stream. Didn't do any streaming last night, but I was on the server last night with the intention of harvesting this field. But sadly, I couldn't harvest it because I wasn't a contractor. And in Giant's infinite wisdom, they decided to make a system where you can't make someone a contractor unless you're both on. So the guy that owns the field wasn't on. So I basically had to wait until he came on to grant me contractorship. Now I can harvest a field. Came on just a little bit ago. Yeah, I'm liking the map. You know, it's nice. I mean, the only time, I don't know how many hours I put into it. Most of the time that I put into this map, I've been on streaming. So it's not like I put in huge hours at this point. How you doing, Cooper Edwards? Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we don't want to run over the crop. All right, let's go back and get some more containers. Hey, Will, what's up? Just trying out the new monitor. Seeing how a 2K stream works. Which way do I need to go? Well, let's go this way, and we can just take a look at this guy's farm over here as we go through. Did I not change the title? Let's see. Oh, okay, let me change the title real fast then. There, the title should update pretty quick. Hey, Jim B, what's up? Thanks for the info there. So far I do, yeah. Having a little issue with the sound. Usually I just use the sound out of my old monitors. I'm not a big sound snob. All I need to do is be able to hear something. I haven't been able to get sound out of the new monitor. Oh, lag. What happened there? I've been able to get sound out of the new monitor as reliable, so that's the only issue I've had so far. Yeah, I'm just trying it out. I've got an offline save on Woodshire. Oh, that is real interesting. A lot more lag tonight for some reason. And what's so interesting about that is the server that I'm connecting to is like 10 feet away. So there's no reason to be getting a lag. Not streaming at any higher of a data rate than normal. No. So seems like the conveyor belt only picks up if you're in it. It's kind of dumb. No, not local on my client. Other than that Rona error. Oh. Tell you though, on my the Woodshire game that I'm playing, I've been getting a ton of rain. I don't think a game day has gone by that I haven't gotten rain on that map. Hey B Thomas, what's up? Oh, it's going pretty good. Getting ready to do a forage harvest. Just getting everything staged up here.
100,000 liters of seeds.
Oh, it said you disconnected.
Who, me?
Oh, it did. No, it says Jerry left the game. Okay.
I was like, God, I hope not, because I'm sitting here working.
Okay. Alright, let's see here. Good, I got the right one. Wait, why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? We're gonna leave that trailer here. We're gonna unload this.
So has the PGA been profitable?
Yeah. I'm sitting at 263 with probably a good 150,000 in the bunker you have to sell and then compacted, and then got 300,000 liters of chaff. So yeah, it's slow cash, but there's cash there. In essence, with the way I'm paying things out, it favors the farmer to plant small fields. Because like you commented the other day, it
Yeah.
seems like most of the fields that we do are like 5 or 6 truckloads, and at the payout rate, 10K up front, and then 250 or 2,500 per trailer. If you only um, get 4 trailer loads, so that's another 10K. You know, so it's like doubling the money, and at that rate, I make 10K a container. So I would make $40,000 out of those 4 containers, but I've paid the farmer $20,000 worth of it. So I'm only doubling, not really doubling my money. I'm basically paying the farmer half of what I'm earning at that rate. Now, if it's a real big field, then it's in my favor a little bit more. But
Yeah.
the smaller the field, the more the farmer favors at the current pricing scheme. Hey, DC, what's up?
Be nice if you figure out per acre. You give like an advancement per acre. So $5,000 per acre for your then the then the 2,500 or whatever.
Next scheme. I think the next farm I run, I'm going to do an industrial turkey chicken farm.
A turnkey or turkey chicken?
Yeah, I'll pretend they're turkeys.
You know what? That probably wouldn't be hard to. Hmm. So I'm wondering if I can tear apart that animal breeds.
Whoa.
Just change the name of them. It'll say chicken, but it'll be a turkey instead.
Yeah. Was it 4MR or somebody that's doing that big turkey, the big chicken shack?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's put this over here.
I'm having fun with this mixing stuff. It's fun.
Let's turn up the hill before we coast too far.
It's very profitable. Especially fertilizer. It's kind of ridiculous.
There we go. There we go. So, Will, does the stream look any different? I know you're on PC. You're on a bigger screen. We should be streaming at 2K 60 frames. Just curious if it's noticeably any different than previous streams, which would be at 1080 30 frames. Pan around. Also changed my graphics settings back to very high. I had them on custom, very high custom, but I just kicked them down to very high for a little bit.
The next community map or server map, if it ever, when it changes, I really think like a giant cow operation, just to see how many you could take care of.
Massive dairy. Is it any clearer than normal?
And then you could do beef cattle and regular cattle. You could use the cattle's mod, have like 4 different pens with all 4 types.
Hey, Dumpy, what's up? Yeah, I will say
Rehosters.
I was a little disappointed when I put that sheep area down on old streams. Kind of hoping it was a small horse area or cow area, and I was going to do beef cattle. But oh well. All right. So if it's noticeably better, I figure out what this lag is going on. Maybe somebody upstairs trying to watch something.
Oh, I saw in the rehosters they have that big pecan marmot mixer with 17 on there. It's like a big giant one.
Yeah, I saw there was saw somebody posted one today. Mods channel. Like it had some weird, like some crazy capacity, like 100,000 or something.
So I might talk to Frank and ask him how many gallons of milk a day do they get, and how much do they feed their cows per day. And I might go into that cattle breeds and try to edit it.
Yeah.
That way, we can kind of set it up where similar to a season, because we could slow crop growth way down.
Almost full. There we are, full. Yeah, I mean the big thing without seasons, the mod, is that it's hard to figure out really what is a game day as compared to a real day. With seasons, we knew that depending on your season length you selected, but we knew that spring was 3 months long, as was summer, autumn, and winter. So let's say you did 9-day seasons, and let's just say you did 3-day seasons. So we knew that each game day was the equivalent of 1 month in life. Our 9-day seasons was the equivalent of, let's do 12 because that works better. 12-day seasons was a week. A week in real life, because there would be 4 days per seasonal transition. There's 3 seasonal transitions, so that's a month per transition. So basically, it was a week. And then you could take real life numbers for daily output, multiply it by 7, and that's what your daily output should be at 12-day seasons, for your animals. And then it would be pseudo realistic per game day. But without seasons, what's a game day? you know, I mean, given the fact that you could literally plant one day and harvest the same crop the next day, does that mean that a game day is the equivalent of 3 months worth of or 6 months worth of real time? You know, where did giants get this? How much food they take per 10 game days? Let's make some numbers up. So that's I think the hard part without seasons is really trying to normalize what a game day is.
Yeah. I think using the growth control mod and then using that cattle breeds, you could come up with an idea saying, like for example, say you set your growth to every, just like we did with seasons, every 3 days you would have a change. And we could say every week was a season, so every 4 weeks would be a year, and then you could adjust the cattle to do a quarter.
Right. So set the crop growth to 72 hours, which is basically 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
Because on here we have it set to 48. Yeah, this map has lots of fields, and they're all about the same. They're all about the same size, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, because with the night cycles and everything, it'd work out to about every week would be a season. I don't know, every week would be a year.
Because, you know,
Yeah, yep.
24 real hours, we get about 33 game hours because of the speed night. Well, I'm on track to get the CPU wheel on Tuesday. So that'll be exciting and interesting. I need to go into the BIOS and back out the overclock before I put the new CPU in. I don't need the i7 trying to boot up on an overclocked BIOS.
Too much to think about right now.
Hey James, what's up?
I think the best way to edit it would be whatever you set your growth to, that's how you calculate how many days there is, and then you go in and adjust your cattle to.
Here comes somebody down the road.
The only thing is that you lose that immersiveness with seasons where you couldn't do things at certain times, and the cows didn't produce year round. That's the part I miss more than anything. It's the limitations they put on.
Yeah, well, they produced milk year round, but they definitely produced different amounts. So during the summer, they had them producing less, I think, because the concept was that they would be breeding or reproducing and as they would birth calf, then they you wouldn't milk a nursing mother, so you would lose that that cow's milk production capability.
Mm-hmm.
But in winter and spring, they pumped out the most milk. Wrong selection. Hey, Mondo, what's up? Yo. I don't know if
Just so many options.
I don't know if it misses all this crop because the fields are have rolling hills, or if it's because of the trailer I'm using, or what. Seems like every field I'm on, I'm missing random spots of crop.
Yeah, then you have to balance that realism with fun. Because if you slow it down too much, then people lose interest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the slow clock works for folks that, like you and me, that can't get on and be on for 5, 6, 7 hours with any regularity. But for the folks that get on and they're on almost every day for 5 and 6 hours, they would run out of stuff to do pretty quick. Now I'd read some comments in another Discord that maybe a recent update had broken some things in course play. So if you updated recently, and if you keep a copy of the backup, then maybe try an older version, or go out and check and see. Maybe they've posted an update. It's fine, Darren. It was kind of an impromptu
Just realized the
stream.
other day that you can shift this GPS course.
Although if you're available,
Listen to me.
I could use somebody to cart for me. But I had gotten on, Darren, yesterday to harvest this field, and found that I wasn't contractor for Pistol Packer. So I was just on selling some silage, and he jumped on the server. So I'm like, oh, I can get this field harvested before the crop withers.
A lot, but I'm gonna have to start kind of reducing it so I can put out content.
Will was asking me earlier, when your time on Emerald Coast, did you have any issue buying or selling pigs from the pig pen?
No, we never had a problem. Now that I think about it, because I almost said we didn't have pigs, but we did at the end. The only issue I ever had with pigs was trying to drive around in that slop of them.
Pig mud. Well, unless something happens, it's like we're not going to have mud for a while. Now, it would be cool if somehow mud got incorporated with seasons.
That'd be awesome.
But I don't know. I don't know how they would do it without, the map needing to be prepared somehow for it. You know.
Yeah, none of that's easy.
I don't know how the old mud works because I never knew how to add it, but I'm sure you had to put some type of paint it on the ground somehow.
Yeah, I couldn't even begin to imagine what to do. I'm just barely learning how to do terrain editing.
Oh, it's confusing. And you know the add, remove, subtract, whatever. And I'll hit the button that I think is add, and it's like it never adds anything. It's like, what's going on? Yeah. Painting never worked out very well for me in G.
It's just so touchy. Placing objects isn't bad. That part I got the hang of, but the fine detail work, that's the tough stuff.
Let's try to come at to this from a different angle. Oh, looks like we are butchering the field, doesn't it? There we go. Oh, let's get the keys on the right keyboard buttons. There we go. Oops. R. Ah. Ah, you're coming down here to cart.
Yeah, I'm all caught up till my grass regrows. Both my seed and fertilizer silos are full, and I don't have enough stuff to mix pig food yet, so
There we go. Let's get back to the show. Oh. I'm gonna put head tracking on. Hold on a minute.
if I get this truck off this hill, come on, you can do it. See, I haven't even really done cotton yet. Single player. And I know there's a John Deere out that does the bales. I've seen it. I don't know where to find it though. Poor truck. Need some repairs. Oh, I think I'm stuck. There it goes. I'm free.
Can't believe it. I've been muted for like an hour. Can't believe I've been muted this whole time. There we go. I've probably been muted since I put on the head tracking, haven't I? Well, that's embarrassing. Hey, HPZ, what's up? I was watching Resnick over there, not paying any attention. I think you can definitely come back without any containers.
Okay.
I doubt we're going to need all three. It is a pretty good stream. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, I've already said hey to you. I forget. Oh, been a busy weekend. Busy weekend. I was told that that this weekend we celebrated our 17th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations. You were told, though.
I was told. I stopped counting at 5. Apparently, we've been together closer to 20, so. People ask, how long you been married? I'm like, I don't know, 40 years, something like that. Feels like forever. I did ask her, I was like, so when are we going to be married for half as long as you've been old? You know, for basically half of your life. It's like, we got to get to 21. Oh, I don't know if we can do that.
Yeah, we were married. It'll be 14 years this year.
Will's 14th also. So it's the tractor slowing down. And Oh, thanks, Ryan. Major Ryan. Hey, Wrestling Wisconsin, what's up? We're just about done here. Then we'll get to compacting. Then we'll call her a night. I think that comes close to satisfying all the contracts that I know about for chaff. Let's see here. Did field 5. I did that last night. Field 29. Oh, and I guess I got to do 20. That was a new one that was put in there. So here's 20 ready. 20 is not ready yet.
Let me drop these empties and I'll be right back.
So that's 4 containers that Raznik has taken down there. So we need to remember our container count. And we got 1 container over here, so that's 5. That's full. We're working on our 6th container. Because we pay Pistol by the container. We owe him 10K up front, and we owe him 2,500 per full container. So 50,000, so that's 100, 200. We get 6 full containers, that's 300,000 liters out of this field. Thanks for the sub. Going on Apollo Dawn. I have to wait until I can see that bigger screen. Small. There we go. I don't think we're going to get this one full. What we'll pay is we'll pay out 5 cents per liter on the partial. So, do a little in-cab driving. Shadow. Are comes. And go. the little scratchly bits. Not too much left over there. It depends. I mean, if you like to play in first person a lot, I think it's definitely worth it. It only works when you're first person, so if you don't run in first person a lot, then it won't be much use. But if you do, oops. But if you do a lot of first person driving and farming, then I think it's probably definitely worth it from the standpoint of the immersion or just the general experience. Of being able to turn your head and turns the camera and everything. I've got it turned down a bit. Typically, it's a bit more sensitive than it is working for me. I've got it turned down because inevitably,
You just bring that back with the tractor.
yeah. I've got it turned down a little bit because apparently when I talk, I must move my head a bit. Because I find when it's turned up way like default, when I talk, it ends up bouncing the camera a lot like
I dropped
this.
off 4. I got so 5 full ones plus whatever you got in that one down there.
It's about half full. And I've got chat over on a different window. So when I look at chat, it obviously turns the camera. And when it's high sensitivity, when you turn your head about this far, it's the equivalent of turning your head all the way around. So you could, turn your head about 2/3 of the way to the side, and it would be the equivalent of spinning your head all the way around. So it would help you look backwards when you're backing up or hooking something up. But with the sensitivity turned down for me, I can't get my head around far enough to look around because when I look at chat, I don't want it looking like I'm, looking behind me constantly. And it works for all kinds of games, not just obviously not just farm sim. It would benefit from any type of driving experience. I've heard people use it for shooters too, but I don't know how that would work or how that works. Guess we should turn on our beacons because we're on the road, right? We should probably stay on our side of the road. Yeah, you could definitely do that. definitely look both ways. You can definitely look, look into the turn like this, as opposed to just blindly turning and not really seeing where you're going. All right, so let's figure out how much we owe Pistol. So we owe him for, how much is in here? 25,262. 25,262 times 5 cents. So that's 1263 plus 2,500. Five containers of 2,500. Right, so that's 13,763. Put that in the spreadsheet here. I like to keep track. 5 whole at 5,262. 13,763. It's really 13,8 because I can't do tens or ones. So it's paid. So I owe 23,800. All right. So let's go up here. Transfer money. 2,300. Transfer. Get chat back up. So let's see what's going on. So we had 5 loads. So I'm going to make 50.
Oh, man, I'm heading to bed.
55,000 is basically what I'm going to make off of this. Thanks for helping.
Oh yeah, just get done. I saw you still working.
I'm going to make about 55,000 off that field. I paid what, 23,000 out?
Oh, man, I'll talk to you later.
Yep. So with my current payments schedule, I'm not making a ton of money, but I am able to be profitable. Put this away. Do offer slurry and cultivation services also. Tell Pistol that. All right, let's go over here and get to compacting some of this. It is nice with ETS. I'll give you that. Let's do a little first-person compacting. Oh, that's going to work. 600,000 liters. Must be hitting the edge of the bunker. So, hauling it up. And I mean, if there's 600,000 in this bunker, it'd be... Man, imagine how much would fill this thing up. Probably be like 5 or 8 million. That's called Enhanced Vehicle. Over at oddhoster.de. Raz, that's what my mini-me does. That's what we call the that's what we call the one that was cheesing in the monitor mirror, or monitor picture. So when we get this to 100%, I'm not going to blanket. I'm going to wait until we empty that other bin, that other silo, before I blanket this one. You can also do a parking brake. So right now it's got a parking brake turned on. Of course, you've got your four-wheel drive, and your diff lock. There we've got basically two-wheel drive action there. Now we have diff lock, and then four-wheel drive action. Yeah, it's the old, what's the new drive control? Probably at 67%. It'll take a while. Oh, no problem. Do this a few more times, and then we're going to bring out the roller. Thanks for coming by. Glad you're enjoying the content. All right. Switch over to the roller. It's going to be a while before we... You know what? I'm always trying to hook up to this roller the wrong way. No, 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 don't do that. Oh, shucks. I've done this too many times. Knocked this thing over. If we go with the blade, we can usually get it knocked back up. On. Let's climb the wall. There we go. It's just service underneath. Yep. All right. Now we're going to be able to do something. Yeah, I could have reset this thing and probably driven to the shop and gotten it. All right. Let's do a little smoothing work. Using the reverse drive. Well, you do what you gotta do, right? We've all been there. No doubt. $76. I don't know if this thing makes it faster or not. Uh-oh. That's dangerous. Getting some lag right there as we're coming to the top of the hill. Might fall off. Hey DB, what's up? I don't want to jump the fence. Maybe another day. When are these lights gonna kick in? The thing with reverse drive is I always end up steering in the wrong direction. It's getting there. Hey, dude boy, what's up? Gotten stuff, I've been waiting for a notification. I haven't seen any. I don't know if you've gone live or not. Oops. Sorry about the mic hit. %. Not bad, not bad. Two. Oh, okay. 5. Since we're going to be putting more in here, it's good enough. Oh, slow down. Go. Let's go over here and just check, see where we are with our. Alright, so we've chewed through all that. So let's go and get another load and put that in the digester so we can work on that. We are about done, yep. Not because he left, just because got everything done we needed to get done, or we wanted to get done. This bunker, we've got 500,000 liters in here. We had about 800,000 in here when it was blanketed. Okay. Belts really make filling these containers a lot easier. Imagine if we tried to scoop all that with a bucket. It'd take a lot longer. Around. Start that up. That fills about as fast as it dumps. And there we go. Turn that off. Turn our truck off, and we're going to call it done for the night. Check our finances screen here. See, we got here's our silage sold. So we sold 32,000 liters of silage yesterday. So we got money for it at midnight. Paid out 41,300. Paid at 90 some thousand dollars in the last 2 days for contracts. But we've got a fair bit of silage in the bunker. So got what, 500,000? That's about $100,000 worth in of silage to be sold yet. And we've got what, 600,000? That other bunker, so that's 120,000 or so. Got 220,000 to sell. They're going pretty good. Sitting there right there at 230,000. Probably have about 270 come midnight. So tomorrow night, I think we might be on. We might be over on old streams. Oh, we might not be. I don't know what we'll do tomorrow night. Snow. Oh, he just type show. Meant to me type show. We'll definitely be on either tomorrow night or Tuesday night. So until next time, happy farming.